welcome back to another beauty haul. This is Budget Beauty's Beauty Haul, and I am Lindsay Beatty. I am the creative force and the face of Budget Beauty, and I have a few new items that I got. I did not actually go into a store. This is an Amazon haul. This is a strictly Amazon haul. And so I ordered a few things, and I had mostly success with what I bought. But I decided I was going to do another beauty haul and detail my purchases and talk about what I got. So here we are. So, like I say, I did not go into a store. I went to Amazon and I found a few little things that I had been looking at and I've been kind of eyeing, and I was like, I already have some of this. I will try to get another one of it and see if I like it, and see if I'll try another part of it and see if I like the color and how it works on my skin. So that's what I did. So also too, I got a novelty item, and I got some new wigs. So we're gonna talk about those and the saga that is the wigs. So let's get started. So the first thing is I got this L'Oreal shadow stick. Now y'all know, and I'm looking in my kit right now. I got this L'Oreal shadow stick. I picked this up from I want to say it was the TJ Maxx when I went to TJ Maxx. I think I went to TJ Maxx and got this. And this has been we've discussed this in a previous beauty haul. So yes, this is the L'Oreal shadow stick, Lay shadow stick. And this one is in the shade, Cloudy Rose, I think is what this one is. Yes, Cloudy Rose. And it looks like it's a pink, but it really reads as, and it should be a dusty rose, but it reads as, it winds up reading as red on my skin because I have red undertone. I also have kind of, so when you look at and they ask you about like the veins and stuff, what are the color of your veins underneath your skin? Excuse me, mine are blue. So yeah, whatever that means. So yeah, this is it reads as red on my brown skin. And as you can see, I've got this light on in here in my my little recording section, and you can see the red undertone in my skin. Now sometimes I'm neutral too. I can get away with a warm undertone, but I also am neutral. So that's why I really like this stick though. I really like this. So that is why I got this one. This is a Lay shadow stick. It is in the shade Twilight Emerald. And so we are going to use this because when I am finished with this, I will use this possibly to, I may use this to do my makeup for our weekly episode. So, yeah, I bought it cause I love green. Y'all see, I'm wearing my green flower today in anticipation of using green makeup. For the weekly episode. I love the color green. It's my favorite color. One of my favorite colors. And so, as y'all know, y'all have seen, if you've watched our main series, you've seen, I did makeup for our wedding anniversary, and it was green because my wedding dress was green because our colors were green and gold. And I wore the green part of that green and gold, combination. So, I have, also my wedding reception was going to be an Emerald City themed thing. So, yeah, suffice to say I like green. So here we are. And I'm very excited about this because I think this is going to be a good green. As y'all can see, this is what it looks like with the cap off. It does remind me a lot of the ColourPop shadow sticks. And the thing about ColourPops is I would have bought this in the ColourPop, but ColourPop, I have yet to find a green in ColourPop. So I'm very excited about this shadow stick. I'm very curious to see how this is going to read on my skin. And because this is a very deep green. So I'm very excited about that. So that shadow stick was $12.99, which that's about how much those shadow sticks go for, and they are worth the price. Now it's a little pricey for a shadow stick, because I can tell y'all the ColourPop ones are like $8 or $9. If you can catch them on sale, they'll be like $7. But mostly the shadow sticks are not super expensive. But these L'Oreal ones, I've gotten both of them. Now, when I bought the other one, since I bought it at like TJ Maxx, it was not crazy expensive. It was it's probably like $7, $6 or $7. So yeah, the fact that I bought this full price, knowing full well that it was full price on Amazon, tells you how much I like it. Because otherwise, I'd have been like, we're not spending that kind of money for a eyeshadow stick. For one eyeshadow stick. That's craziness. But I like the product, so this is one where I'm like, yeah, you might wanna spend a little bit more if you're wanting this shade. You want a green and you want it in a shadow stick. You're not going to be able to find it necessarily in ColourPop, which is my recommendation. My recommendation is ColourPop. But if you want this specific shade, I suggest trying to get this in this shadow stick from L'Oreal. So there's that. So that was the only L'Oreal thing that I bought. So let's talk about this Maybelline. So I bought some Maybelline, as I am wont to do. And this is another eyeshadow stick. Now, I got plenty of blue. I promise you, I got plenty of blue makeup. So when y'all see this, don't be surprised when you see it's another blue piece of makeup. So I'm opening it. I'm taking this out of the wrapper. This is the Maybelline Tattoo Maybelline Color Tattoo 24-hour eye stick, up to 24-hour eye stick, and it is in the shade 70 I Am Extravagant. Okay, I noticed they had a lot of the names of these sticks were like motivational type of thing, and I was like, okay, maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe she's born with it, and maybe it's Maybelline. So I like that though. So yes, I like this, and I'm always in the hunt for some blue makeup, because I don't wear blue as much as I used to, but whenever I do wear it, I like good blue makeup. So this is what it looks like. It's a nice pen. I think this is gonna be nice. I think this is gonna be nice. So I'm going to swatch it to, ooh, okay, the tip kind of broke off a little bit, but that's fine. I can deal with that, as long as it don't do that consistently and break when I'm trying to put it on. Now that is super pigmented, y'all. Y'all see that? That's that blue right there. That's super pigmented, and it's metallic. So yeah, that's going to be cute. I'm already impressed. So let's hope that it does not further break off when I'm trying to put it on. So get my rag so I can wipe this off a little bit. So yeah, I'm impressed. That was so let's see. I have my little thing here because it was an Amazon thing, so I can't pull up my phone to look at it. That stick was $7.98, which is very good for a nice little shadow stick like that. And I'm impressed with the pigmentation, so I'm hopeful that this will be very nice. So let's before we move on, let's swatch this too. I'm curious to see what this is gonna. Ooh, and it's got the cooling sensation too. Okay, so that wasn't me being weird with the Cloudy Rose. Okay, so that's this green right here. This almost reads as blue, but it's green. And it's quick drying. Very good. Very impressed. Because that's dry already on my arm. It went on wet, but it dried down like instantly. On my wrist here. Okay. That's going to be nice. Yeah, we might play with that today. See what that's going to look like. All right. So, next. let's talk about this e.l.f. that I bought. I bought two things e.l.f. First thing e.l.f. I got the No Budge Matte Shadow Stick. And it is a yellow one in the color, and this is the shade Stellar. So on the back of this, on the back of this box, this says this No Budge Creamy Matte Eyeshadow features a long-lasting formula designed to stay in place. The twist-up design and smooth formula allows for easy application as an eyeshadow or liner to create a range of looks. Directions. Swipe on across the eyelid or lash line and blend with fingertip or brush. Allow to set. Wear alone, under, or over eyeshadow for a custom look. And then it gives you the e.l.f. Cosmetics. So, interesting. I want to see what this shade looks like. I bought it because it's yellow, and I've used, y'all know I've used a little bit of e.l.f. products, a little bit of e.l.f. eye products. So, curious to see what this is going to swatch like. Oh, okay. So this is a lot like that Maybelline, so y'all see. This is exactly like our shadow sticks and the Maybelline tattoo color stick. This is in yellow, so let's see what happens when I swatch. Oh, that's super pigmented. Oh, look at that. That's that right there. That shows up as very, very, very matte yellow. Very good, because that's exactly what I wanted. I have some yellow makeup. I have ColourPop's Honey palette, and it has yellow mattes in it. But sometimes I don't want to use a powder. I want to use a stick to put it on. Very good, e.l.f. All right, so we're gonna see how what they talk about when they say no budge. I mean, I can wipe it off right now because I haven't set anything. So I'm curious. I'm very curious. Very good. Very pleased. So that, the e.l.f. No Budge Matte Shadow Stick was $5. And y'all, for $5, listen, I ain't going to talk too loudly about if it don't set or not. And I'm going to set it anyway. And y'all know I use primer anyway, which helps keep it on anyway. I use NYX, and I don't think I have any e.l.f. eye primer. But if the use of primer in general helps lock it in place for me. I also set my face. I use a setting spray to lock everything down. So there's that. So I'm excited about that. All right. So for the last thing, e.l.f. here. This is the e.l.f. Liquid Metallic Eyeshadow. And this is in the shade. Let's see. Let's find the shade on here. It's probably on the actual thing. Doesn't say it on outside of the box. Oh, yes, it does. I'm sorry. I was looking at it. In the shade Aurora. So, this is, it says, high impact and multi-dimensional. And then on the back of the box, amp up your eyes with one swipe. Formulated for comfortable wear, this long-lasting eyeshadow delivers megawatt metallic shine in a quick dry gel base. Directions. Apply then blend using the e.l.f. flat eyeshadow brush. Well, your girl don't have one of them. Unless they're talking about the applicator here. Wear alone or pair with your fave eyeshadow. Okay. Well, I tend to wear it alone because I have, if I can find it, I don't know what I did with it. Should be in my kit in here because I do use it a lot. I don't know where it is in here though. I bought another one. And it was a champagne color and it's really nice. That's why I bought this in this green. I'm looking to see in my kit where I put it and I don't see where I put it. It's in here though, because I do like it. It's a nice champagne color. But this This is a green. This is another green. Let's get her out of the box. That's this little tiny little tube. Y'all, I know y'all remember me talking about how the other one was tiny. And I was real mad because I bought it and I was expecting it to be bigger based on the size of the box. And then I opened it up and I was like, what the hell is this? This little tiny little bottle of eyeshadow. That was the face I made when I opened it up. Because I wasn't expecting it to be this small. I was so mad. But now going into this, I knew how small this was going to be. But I was impressed with this green metallic shade. So that's why I was like, oh, okay. So we're going to open her up and we're going to swatch her. We're going to see just how metallic green this is. Now this looking like that NYX Ultimate Glow Shots green. Oh, y'all see that? Let's go and close that back up. Y'all see that? That's that right there. So yes, that is super metallic green, and it really does remind me of this one. This is the NYX Ultimate Glow Shots in the shade Watermelon Wealth. It very much reminds me of this. So, okay. Very good. I'm very pleased. So that was the liquid metallic eyeshadow from e.l.f. That was $6. Now, $6 for this amount of pigmentation and metallic look. Whew, okay. Again, you're not gonna hear me yell too loudly about it. Blends down. It's a little glittery once you, but I've wiped it off here, so. But yeah, that's I didn't want it to sit and dry, so there's that. So that was all of the makeup products that I bought. Now let's talk about these wigs. So the wig I have on right now is a brand new wig, and yes, it's giving wig. It's very much giving wig. But this, I like how it's cute. It's cute when I let it loose. So I have it pulled back because in anticipation of doing my makeup. So that's why it's on like this. And I have it pulled back but it's got a little side part. Now I ain't too fond of this side part. The side part looks real fake. And yes, my scalp is brown, but you ain't gonna be able to see my hair like that. And you ain't gonna be able, like, I mean, clearly this is not my actual hair. So it's clearly a wig, but it's giving wig. So I'm like, but I like the wig though. It's real cute. It's lightweight. It's not heavy and tight on my head. And this is the default setting for the straps in the back. So no, I actually really like this wig. This is super cute. It's got a nice little curl to the end. It's giving, and when I let this down, it gives Hollywood waves, and that was what I was looking for that wedding. I was really wanting some Hollywood waves to go with that dress that I had on. But yeah, this is super cute. So I might I'll let it loosen and I'll put it back up when I go to do my makeup, because I don't like having my hair down in my face while I'm trying to do makeup in my face. Oof, no, you just pull your hair back. But see, this is what it looks like down. And I ain't gonna want this all in my face all day long, because I can't really see, and it would get on my nerves, and it's like touching my face, and I'm like, why is this touching my face? And I'm freaking out and all this. So yeah, I was like, I'll pull it back and pull it like that and wear it. So I noticed that I do not have, this is not a Bettie Page curtains across, so it's cool. I wanted something different, and so I'm okay with this. I really like this. This is super cute. It is not black. This is supposed to be black, but as y'all can see, this reads as brown. It looks like a shiny, very deep brown, but it is kind of black. It is up close in my face, it's black. But on camera and under certain light, it looks brown. But yeah, I like this. I like this wig. I think it's cute. Um, like I say, it's a side part wig, so we'll be fine. Um, but yeah, I'll probably pull it with some clips or something and pull it up or something like that. But yeah, I'm used to wearing wigs with a curtain bang across. So yeah. So let me get this out of my face. Again. But I'll pull it. I'm gonna pull it back. So in anticipation of doing my makeup. So yeah, I like the wig though. And this wig was not super expensive. Um, so I wasn't expecting much. Like I wasn't expecting a whole lot of. Like I expected to give wig for how much it costs. So this wig was let me see. I wrote it down. This is the Swiking long black curly wavy wig. It was $22.99, which that's about right. It's a $20 Amazon wig. I'm not expecting it to be fantastic. Okay, like I'm not expecting human hair level real full hair. I expect wig from this. So, but it's cute. It's really cute. And I like that it's super flat. So the other wig that I bought, y'all. So I bought a read you the description first. It was by Rougeless long wavy black wig with bangs, and it was in the shape of a beehive. Y'all, I kind of butchered the bangs. So when I put it on, the bangs were too long, okay? And usually whatever wigs I buy, if they have curtain bangs, see this one doesn't have curtain bangs, so I don't need to do anything to it for me, okay? But when I do curtain bangs, I want Bettie Page curtain bangs, okay? I want Bettie Page bangs. And that means about at my eyebrows, okay? Yo, the bangs was like this. I could not see. So I said, all right, I'm gonna do a little bit of work to it. Cut it a little bit. Y'all girl kind of cut it a little bit too much. By the time I finished, when I finished and realized what I'd done, it was like up here and it was across. It was so butchered. And I was like, oh, God damn it. So I tried to save it. I did. I took a little bit. So I got my husband's electric clippers, trimmed up the section that I had butchered already. And then I took some from the beehive part and brought it down and cut and made more bangs. And that salvaged it. It did. I promise y'all it salvaged it pretty well. Okay. But the problem is the beehive itself on me doesn't look all that great. So I was just like, I'm not feeling this beehive now that I've got this on, minus the butchered bangs. I'm not feeling the beehive. So we're going to chalk it up as a lesson learned. 1, don't butcher the bangs. 2, maybe beehives are not for me. So, and I feel like I would look okay with a beehive because I've worn beehives before. I wore a beehive back in the day. Like 13-year-old me called myself chopping up my hair and doing my own hair, which I did. I would style my own hair. Cause my mama was like, well, fine. I mean, it's your hair. You style it the way you want. She gave me autonomy to do my own hairstyles and figure out how I want to do my hair. And so I would wear it up in a French roll, but also I had it long in the back, and it came down probably about right here on my neck. So yeah, I have worn it in a beehive before. That's how I know. I kind of had an idea I would probably look okay with a beehive, but then yeah, once we butchered the bangs, it was kind of like. Now the wig itself was fine. It was constructed okay. The bangs were too much though. That was one thing I didn't like about it. The clasp was a little bit dealing with in the back. Because it wasn't glueless. It wasn't a glueless, and it wasn't a lace front. It was it was definitely a clasp wig. Okay, that gave me some problems, and then it shed a lot. So I was like, even without me butchering the bangs, when I was combing through and trying to, like set it up and get it styled right and all, it shed so much, and I was like, this is a lot. So yeah, I don't know, maybe down the road I'll give it another try. I might give it another try. We will try not to butcher the bangs again. We know better now. And see, when I cut it the second time, I actually cut it right. I cut it up. I marked up to here where my eyebrows were. I promise y'all, when I tell y'all these bangs were like down here they were touching my bottom lashes. It was like, what in the world? But I got it when I cut it the second time to fix it. I got it up to here, and I set it here, and then I cut straight across, and that fixed it. So yeah, I was like, if we just done that correctly from the first try, that would have been fine. We wouldn't have this problem right now. And then I managed to get little black hairs everywhere. So yes, that's why I was just like, so yeah. But like I say, this is all in the learning lessons and doing things to learn what we like and what we don't like and what looks good on us and what doesn't look good. So, and it's part of the beauty haul. So there's that. So yeah, that wig was $23.99. So it was it was like $1 more than this one that I got on. So like I say, maybe I might order it again and try not to butcher the bangs. So, all right, that's all of the beauty stuff that I got. So then I got one other thing, and it is super cute. It is super cute, and I'm debating, do I want to put it up in here in my makeup area with my video games behind me here, or do I want to take it to work and put it on my desk? I think I might put it up in here and just have it back here on the back wall where you guys can see it on camera. I'm thinking about it because one day I would like to have a dedicated room for my makeup. I would like to just have a room where that's all you see in here is my makeup and not all of my video games. In addition to my makeup setup. Y'all see the video games, but you don't see the makeup setup, which is crazy. So, yeah, I was thinking about that. So, I got this tin sign. It is super cute. I love it. It says better late than ugly, which y'all, y'all should know. I not only do I do makeup, but I have problems with time, time management. So yeah, I saw this on Amazon and I was like, why don't they just at me next time? I was like, why don't y'all just at me next time? Because y'all are talking to me. So as a person who does makeup, but also ADHD, child of the 80s, has a problem with time management and time blindness, this is perfect for me. So I love it. I think I might put it up in here. I might get another one. I might just get two and put this one in here and one at work. They had a lot of little signs like this. And I've bought other little tin signs like this. I bought some for folks at work because they were all Star Wars related. And these three people, work bestie, other work bestie, and my boss, big boss, that y'all hear me talk about in the main series, who just came back from vacation. And everything was not on fire, thank God. They're all into Star Wars. And so I saw this. I went to the Punk Flea Market. It was the first time I went to the Punk Flea Market. And I saw those and I was like, ooh, I know people who would like these. So I bought them for them. But I didn't buy any for myself. This was the first one that I saw that I was like, ooh, I want one of these. So what I'm going to do is put some string in, because there's two little holes. There's a little hole right here and a little hole right here where my fingernail is. And there's some down here at the bottom. Same spot. So I'm going to put some string in it and hang it up. So I think, like I say, I'm going to have it back there, somewhere on the back wall back there, hanging over my amiibos, because I have a bunch of Nintendo amiibos. And I think I will have it hanging back there. Like I say, one day we're going to transform this room and turn it into, we might transform this room into a makeup studio. We'll see. But yeah, I love it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This is super cute. And it's very vintage, which is, y'all know I have a thing about vintage. Vintage and pinup. So, that, and this is the cool thing. The vintage it was literally just called Vintage Metal Tin. It was $9.92. I was like, what? I'll take it. I'm looking to see because the package has something on here. But yeah, that was super cute. And I was like, that's perfect for my makeup area. So yeah, I'm very excited. So that concludes the beauty haul. That is all the stuff that I bought from Amazon. I am super excited. I am possibly going to order this wig again at the beginning of the month when I do another beauty haul. I am also, I did not include it in today's beauty haul because I have not gotten it yet. But I am anticipating that I am getting I ordered a trifold mirror from Impressions Vanity company. And it is a Barbie themed Impressions Vanity mirror, trifold. And I'm like, oh, and it lights up. I'm so excited. I got it for $15, $15.75. It was on sale. They were going for normally for like $45. And it's a trifold mirror, but it's like this. It's like my Conair mirror. As y'all can see, I use this. It's like my Conair lighted mirror, but it's a trifold. So it's got the 3 sections and it's got a magnifying section in it too. Very excited. Very, 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 very excited. So I'm waiting on that to get here. It's supposed to get here by the end of today. And today is Saturday. So it said the last I checked, it was in transit and it was in Indiana. So it's got to come on further east and down. So, yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm eagerly anticipating getting this mirror because Barbie, also trifold mirror. I'm going to keep my Conair mirror. Make no mistake. I will be keeping the Conair mirror. I just will probably put it off to the side, because I want to use the trifold mirror, to be able to see all sides of my face while I'm doing, so I don't have to be dependent on looking down and turning my face and doing all of that. I'm looking forward to getting that trifold for that reason, mostly. So, I want to thank you guys for watching. That concludes our beauty haul. We will be back with more episodes. Like I say, we're waiting on this mirror to come, so that's going to be when I get it. I will do another videos and see if I've gone and bought some more stuff, because probably going next weekend, probably going to Ulta, make an Ulta run and do some stuff, see what I can find in Ulta. A couple of things I've been kind of investigating, maybe order some stuff on Amazon. We'll see. So we'll have more beauty haul episodes coming up pretty shortly, in about a week or so. And of course, we always have our main series and we have the breakdown. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Come back and watch more of my videos later. I want to thank you for support, and we're up to 10 subscribers. I'm super excited. We got 10 subscribers. Yay. Thank you guys for supporting us. Come back and watch more of my videos later. Peace.